Hello, I'm Sophia. Let's discuss what to do if you have a chunk of money. How to make this money work for you. Why could it happen that you have it? Most obvious way is that you saved up, for example, $3,000. Or maybe you received a birthday gift. Or maybe you sold something on eBay or Poshmark. Or maybe you got a bonus at work. Or possibly you received a settlement from a personal injury lawsuit. If this happens, what can you do? You can obviously spend this, but you can also buy some investment products, like stocks, mutual funds, or exchange-traded funds. Stocks are little pieces of company, and you can own a piece of company or several pieces of company. Mutual funds, it's the whole collection of stocks or other securities. And exchange-traded funds are the same as mutual funds, only they're traded a little bit differently. Where can you buy these investment products? They are traded at brokerages. And here are some brokerages: Fidelity Investments, Robinhood, Vanguard, and Merrill Edge, which is affiliated with Bank of America. So at these links you can go to their websites and follow some simple prompts and open accounts. How to calculate how much money an investment product can make for you. It's gonna take some time to make money. However, the good side is that you don't have to do anything. It's passive income. We have this magic future value formula that let us calculate how, if you invest a certain amount and you know the interest rate, annual interest rate of the investment product, how much money you will have in certain number of investment periods, like years. So again, the future value is how much money you will have after the investment period ends. Present value is the amount that you have right now and you're investing. Interest rate is the yield that your investment product, stock, or mutual fund will return a year, and n number of periods that you will keep your money invested. So in our case, we're gonna use years. We can use several tools to apply to input this formula and calculate the future amount that we will have. The most simple tool may be a calculator on your phone, and you will just input the parts of the formula, the numbers that you have, and just hit equal and you'll get the result. So one little prompt here is that if you want to raise your parentheses to any power, you would need to use this operation, x raised to y. So when you close the parentheses here, just hit this button, and then it's gonna give you a place to put your exponent. So in this case it was 3 years. You can also use Google Sheets because it's a free software. Anyone can have access to it. And here in the formula bar, you'll input your numbers and you'll get the result. And this is my favorite method to use, Microsoft Excel. And there is a Microsoft Excel command called future value, and it needs a rate, number of periods, payment, and present value, and you're gonna easily calculate what you need. So for example, future value, open parentheses, then this is annual rate, then number of periods 3 years, payment will be 0 because we will not invest anything besides the lump sum in the beginning. And this lump sum in our case is called present value. So this is $1,000. We have negative sign in front of this $1,000 because we invested. We are giving it away to the bank. And our amount is positive here because that's the money that is inflow for us. It's going to be our balance in the account and we can take it back. We will see that in all 3 cases the result is the same. And now let's practice a little bit with our scenarios. So the first scenario is that you saved up $3,000 and invested in a mutual fund that returns 9% a year. And just leave that money there for 10 years. Let's calculate how much money we'll have in 10 years. We'll use future value. Rate is 9. Then number of periods 10 years. The payment will be 0. And present value is minus 3,000. Yes, that's how much money we'll have after if we invest 3,000 for 10 years. It's a little bit long, but you don't have to do anything. Just the only thing that you have to do is not to spend this money. Then the second scenario. What if you got the gift of $1,000 and invested it for 7 years in a stock that may grow 18% a year? Let's see here. Future value, rate, number of periods, payment 0, and minus $1,000. So we'll have 3,185. So the next scenario, if you sold some items and the amount is not too big, it's only 370. However, if we invested in ETF, exchange traded fund, for 15 years, that's what we're gonna get. Number of periods, payment 0, and in this cell we have cell 94, H94 with the minus. Out of $370 you're gonna get a hefty amount. And the next scenario is a bonus of $5,000. Future value, rate, number of periods, payment is 0, minus $5,000, that's H105. Wow, that's already more significant. Almost $3,000 in 15 years. Almost $30,000. Then scenario 5. Now you have some serious amount. And if you invested for 10 years in a stock that may return 20% per year, what are we gonna get? The minus H115. Yeah, we'll have 130,000. That's already a life-changing amount. That's a lot of money. So the conclusion is that all you need to do is not to spend, and then the money will work for you. And after a while, you'll get some significant amount that can change your life for better. Thanks for watching. Sophia was here. See you again soon.